We've got a real treat out here at the Greensboro Science Center. Not only is it a lot of fun, it's one of the leading tourist attractions in North Carolina, and it might be about to get even better. They could land a brand new biodome. We are talking a full-on rainforest right here in the Triad. I'm Ben Briscoe. From now until 6 o'clock, we're going to dig into their possibility of expanding, starting with these cool renderings of the project. Take a look at how awesome this thing could be. Animals everywhere, all of it really cool, and that's only half of the possible expansion. We'll show you the other part in a minute, but first, all of this is a part of a bond project that's going to be on your ballot this summer. The money for the Science Center could get approved during the July Greensboro City election. It's part of one of several bonds voters can weigh in on. The total price tag, if all 5 pass, $135 million. The Parks and Rec bond costs the most, $70 million. It includes the Science Center expansion. It also calls for upgrades to the Battleground District and a joint use facility at Nacho Park. It would include a pool, rec center, and education space. The city wants to allocate $30 million for housing. Those dollars would build affordable housing, make home ownership easier, and make some neighborhoods more attractive to buyers. The $14 million firefighter facility bond would upgrade stations around the city. The $6 million law enforcement facility bond would remodel police headquarters and update the 911 and record system. $15 million will be allocated to transportation if that bond passes. The city said much of that would go towards sidewalk improvements. Voters could approve one, some, or none of all of these bonds. They each are voted on independently. So if all of those bonds pass, not just the part for the Science Center, here's how much that would cost you. City leaders say it's actually less than this, less than 2 cents. They say it would be no more than 1.5 cents per $100 of property tax value. Now, trying to figure out what that means for you, it could easily leave your head spinning. But we crunched the numbers. For the average homeowner in Greensboro, you'd pay about $37 a year for all of those bonds if they all pass. The Science Center says they will also match some of that money with private donations to be able to build these new exhibits. So that extra money would help expand one of the favorite things about the Science Center, the animals. We've got Traveler the tortoise here, along with Beth, the COO of the Science Center. So we love the animals so much, and we might get more of them back over here.
You're absolutely correct, yes. So Expedition Rainforest, the Greensboro biodome, is what we're proposing with this bond money. That would allow us to build a great, diverse rainforest environment in a building that would be sun penetrating. And the cool thing would be there would be some sloths in there,
Ooh.
Some clouded leopards in there, and some birds. So not just that, but capybaras, which are the world's largest rodents. So we really,
do we want that?
We really want that. They are very cool. And we would have an animal collection in there that actually represents 3 continents. So
why a rainforest? What would that mean for bringing people to Greensboro to come see that?
Oh wow, rainforest, the diversity of rainforest, it's a whole little ecosystem in there that we would like to have. So you have your clouded leopards, you have your sloths above you, you have birds around you. It couldn't get any better than that.
I mean, I think we all want more like this guy right here. Uh-oh, he's a little camera shy, going back in his shell. I want to take you behind the scenes of the famous aquarium exhibit that we all love so much. We've got Jessica here, the VP of Animal Services and Welfare, to talk about the other big part of the possible expansion, helping animals out.
Yes.
Right now, this is something you're doing on a smaller scale and you want to take it even bigger.
Right.
So what is this?
So right here, this is one of our signature rearing programs, which is our moon jelly propagation setup. And as you can see, we've got a lot crammed into a pretty tight space. But starting from here and working all the way around, this is how moon jellies are born.
Come look at this. Take a look at baby jellyfish. Can you even see them? They're like little grains of rice in there. Kind of reminds me of sea monkeys from growing up.
Yeah.
So What would the project of expanding mean for things like this?
So what this would be able to do is to take these kinds of projects that we can really only do on a limited scale right now, and do more species and actually do a lot more conservation and research support, which would provide resources to a national level for other zoo and aquarium institutions, as well as even some potential for in the field recovery work.
And right now, this is all behind the scenes, but the new exhibit would make all of this public where you could see it too.
Yeah.
And what does that mean for the reputation of the Science Center?
It really just gives us more credibility as a conservation organization, which we know we are, but I don't know how many other, outsiders really view us as this conservation first organization, this scientific organization. So these are the things that really build that footprint and build that name recognition for Greensboro, for the Greensboro Science Center.
Okay, if this is something that you are interested in having right here in Greensboro, then you gotta vote, and that's coming up soon. All this money is on the ballot in the Greensboro City Election. Other races include mayor and city council. You have to register to vote by July 1st. Early voting begins July 7th. If you want to vote absentee, you need to request one by July 19th. Early voting ends on July 23rd at 3 p.m. And the Greensboro municipal election will get held on July 26th. You can find your polling location on the Guilford County Board of Election website. And I can't come to the Science Center without doing the tornado machine. Hit it. Let's see. Uh-oh. I don't know that I'm ready for this.
Hey guys, get inside right now. Hold on. Whoa!
Okay. So far, so good. Oh, it's cold. It's cold. Uh-oh. 20 miles per hour, 25, 28, 30, 35, 40. Oh, it's picking up. This is the fun you have out here. 63, 65, 70, 71, 75, 78 miles per hour. It feels so good. WFMY News 2 at 6 is next.